Well, it's my last Sunday in Nova Scotia before I head out on the big motorcycle portraits trip to Europe and the UK. And finally, the weather is nice, and I'm able to have a coffee like 7 a.m. here on Sunday. Maud is here. There she is. Where is she? There she is. Oh, she's a good girl. Had to make sure that the fuel tank was all dried out and clean. I'm going to put that on the airplane. You definitely can't have any fumes or anything on that. Anyway, good morning. So today is kind of it's the last full day in Nova Scotia. A lot happening today. I'm going to take Maud to Janet, the dog sitter, where she's going to stay for 3 months, so I'm kind of sad about that. I'm going to drop my truck off and leave it at the Toyota dealership to get fixed for the next 3 months for a couple of little things. But I also want to announce there's some pretty exciting things. I have managed to do a partnership with WestJet, which is an incredible airline here in Canada, and they are going to fly myself and my motorcycle to Dublin. And eventually they're going to get me back from Paris back to Canada. So that's really exciting. I'm going to be kind of a quote unquote ambassador and help to explain some of the things that you need to know when you fly a bike overseas. There's a lot of people that want to know how to do it and they don't know how to do it. It's not that complicated, but there are certainly a few things that you need to keep in mind. I've been prepping the bike for the last few weeks, getting it ready for this big trip, having a lot of conversations with WestJet, going up to the airport and seeing kind of what you need to do, what you need to know. And I'm definitely going to be sharing that with you guys. And I'm super stoked. I'm kind of tired right now, but I'm super stoked to finally let the cat out of the bag with regards to that information, because that's a huge coup. I simply wouldn't be able to do this project overseas without the help of an airline. That's today's update. Tomorrow I'll drop the bike off at the airport and then go to the hotel, spend the night in the hotel, and then fly to Calgary. Spend the night in Calgary. My bike will arrive on a cargo flight from Halifax. I'll arrive on a commercial flight to Calgary from Halifax. And then together, the bike and I will be on the same flight, a wide-body jet from WestJet, from Calgary to Dublin. And when I get off in Dublin, my bike will be with me, and that's awesome. I'm super stoked for that. That's it. That's the update. Good morning. It is crazy smoky out here today. Kind of reminds me of all the burning that happens in India. It smells like the whole province is a campfire. Today is checkout of my home day. I'm going to be pulling the bike out of the shed and just doing the final preps, doing the laundry in the house, getting it all ready for people that are going to stay for the Airbnb. I'm definitely coughing a little more because of the air quality, which sucks, which normally is amazing. Anyway, that's the update. Okay, so here we go. I'm pulling out the bike from the shed for the final time before I head to the airport and start this big series, or big half of the series in the UK and Europe, the motorcycle portraits. I don't know if you follow this, if you know anything about it, or you're just seeing my silly posts, but there's a pretty big website with about 107 subjects that I've photographed so far. People from, Giacomo Agostini and Lyle Lovett, Wayne Rainey, Kevin Schwantz, the famous Tim Burke, not the dancer, the other one. Anyway, I do audio interviews, I do still portraits, I use GPS to geotag the location, and I photograph people whose lives are deeply connected to motorcycles, builders, racers, collectors, and world travelers. So check it out. It's themotorcycleportraits.net. You can see all the portraits, you can hear the audio interviews, you can see where these photos were taken. And to date, I've photographed, 107 people. I've ridden over 30,000 miles, and I've photographed in the United States, Canada, and India. So this next part will be done in the UK and the continent in Europe. And I hope to get many, many more subjects. So follow along, check it out, see what's cooking. All right, here's the bike. My 2019 KTM 790 Adventure S for Sam. I didn't get the R. I got the S because I'm not that tall. And the R had taller shocks, taller suspension, which in retrospect, I probably should have got because now I've had to replace the shocks. It's an amazing bike. I've been super happy with it. I got it decked out with Moscow gear, panniers, you can't see right now. Some Rottweiler performance stuff, some Vanish stuff, Clearwater lights up at the front. Got amazing Peak Design mobile adapters to hold the phone. I love that. There's a Van Esch protector there in case I blow the chain. Oh, there's a Rottweiler Performance air intake thing underneath the seat that makes the bike sound like a racing car, which is awesome. Gives me a couple of more ponies and protects the air intake. What else? Up front, I have the Carpe Iter. It's in the house right now, but that will be for GPS, etc. It's an Android tablet that allows me to see where I'm going and much larger and yeah, anyway, I'll get more into that. What else? Anyway, this is the bike. Big thanks to Upshift, who always have been amazing to me. Rottweiler, Moscow, Climb. Those are the gloves, but I wear plenty of Climb gear. I'm super stoked to be working with them. Anyway, let's back this thing out. So here it is. Fully loaded. Lovely sticker. I've got the Backcountry 40 on the back, which is 10 more than I had in the past with the dry bag. I got the Backcountry 35 panniers on the side. That's right, I said pannier. I think you spell that Y-A-Y. I got a Rotopax extra fuel tank on the back. My toolkit. The Hood 5 tank bag. Little trowel, shovel. There it is. Gonna be heading to the airport in about 15 minutes. Okay, so I just arrived at Gateway Cargo, WestJet Cargo. So the bike is here, getting ready. We're gonna load it up onto the pallet so we can fly to Calgary. Meet me in Calgary and we can together fly to Dublin. All right, we made it to Dublin. A little bit sketchy at the airport with customs picking up the bike. The guy was saying that I was going to need to pay a duty and import tax and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, that felt very wrong to me. And after some guys helped out, and it turns out you can get a 90-day pass. So it didn't cost me anything, although it will cost me a few bucks to get the bike from the cargo to have it released. I don't know what that's going to cost yet. Lots of walking. Scratched up my helmet on the little cart, but you know, whatever. Here we go, get the bike. There she is. Alan brought it in. WestJet Cargo making it happen. Are the keys there? Keys are there, that's good.